Hey guys, Doran, CEO Culture Matters. So this video is patience in marketing. If you've been following my videos or if you haven't, that's okay. Here I am. I've been posting as much content, meaning as much value as I can to the universe, to the world, to the earth for the last couple months. Just recently I started putting money behind it, meaning a pay-per-click ad with really no intention. There's no product that you're going to be able to purchase from me at this time. There's really nothing that I'm looking to do other than just say, hey, what's going to happen with this? Who can I help? And I posted a video recently called The 5-Second Rule about a book that I read that I was really inspired about by Mel Robbins. You can check it out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go check it out. And it's got about 10,000 views in less than a month, like $10 a day. And I was looking at the analytics, trying to learn, wrap my head around all this stuff, right? Because what's marketing? Marketing is where is your potential customer's attention, meaning you got your consumer, people that may see you. You got what their belief in you would be, which is your brand, which we talk about that later. And we have eventually people, customers, meaning if you have a solution to their problem, there could be an exchange. So I'm looking at the marketing data and I'm looking at, it says most of the 10,000 views are just like 3 seconds. I'm thinking, the video's 5 minutes long. How is that possible? And then it hit me. Start with Why by Simon Sinek. If you haven't read the book, check it out. Insane book. He talks about the innovators, the early adopters, the early majority, the late majority, and the laggards. So think of those 5 groups. Innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, laggards. In the book, he breaks it down in percentages. Now, whether these are 100% concrete or not, let's just use them as an example. 2.5% of people are the innovators. Apparently they see things before they happen, like the Christopher Columbuses or the Steve Jobs, the Steve Wozniaks. Or in the context of maybe your business or whatever you do, those are the people that right away watch your entire video or are open to meeting with you. For whatever reason, right away you hit them with, hey, I like this person, and they want to know more about you. It's only 2.5%. So you understand? Patience in marketing. Then I'm thinking early adopters, 13.5%. Those are the people that come on board after. Early majority, 34%. Now the pendulum is starting to swing to what? You getting seen, you getting noticed. Then you have your late majority, 34%. And at the end, we've got about 16%, which is the laggards. Now that means that between the innovators, the early adopters, the early majority, and the late majority is 84% of people. But I guess I'm thinking of 2 books. One is The Tipping Point, and the other book is just lost my mind. I just lost my memory, but it's basically about it's called 212. It's about boiling water. Malcolm Gladwell wrote The Tipping Point. There comes a point where, like boiling water, 211 degrees, it doesn't boil, and 212 it does. So I guess, what's the tipping point between that 2.5% that watched the whole video, right? That 10,000 views that I had, but only all of them were like 3 seconds. What's the tipping point between that 2.5% that might actually watch the video and the 84% that become the late majority? Laggards, don't even worry about them. I always hate you. I don't have an answer to that. What I do have an answer to is this: patience in marketing. I keep putting out valuable content, meaning, what is that? Trying to help people think a different way. Now, valuable content is my opinion, right? My culture, the context I'm putting behind it, but it's everything I got. So maybe somebody it'll help. Some of the feedback, most of the feedback, luckily has been really, really, really positive. I haven't had any negativity yet. Probably means I need to put more content out, because if you don't have any haters, you probably aren't doing anything that great. But the point is, think about this. Let's say I have 10,000 views and most are just 3-second views. If I keep putting out value every day and not expecting anything, eventually, marketing, how many times people see me, the majority of those 3-second views will end up being 10-second views and then 30-second views. And maybe most of them will eventually what? Watch the whole video. And if they watch the whole video, they may realize, wow, this actually resonates with me. Meaning, most of the people on my Facebook, friends, 5,000, are business-minded people. So 80-20. I would say it's close to 80% that are. If all of my videos are about helping businesses and it's not even charged, it's free, it's just value, Shoot, I bet if they all watched it, most of them will probably get a lot of value at it. However, not most of them aren't yet because I need to be more patient. Guys, we got to be patient because the universe, we ain't going to change. 2.5% of people are what? Innovators. 2.5%, that ain't much. That's why they say to have 100,000 followers because only 2.5% are going to do anything in the beginning, or at least for a while. 13.5% are early adopters, 34% are the early majority, 34% are the late majority, and 16% are never going to like you. So the moral of the story is the takeaway from this video is be in front of people. And there's never too much. Because if you're not in front of people enough, how will you ever cause that tipping point of anyone ever what? Early adopting you? How are you going to do it? And if we just model the people that have literally the most attention and getting the most success from what? Being in front of people. Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, Russell Brunson. If you don't know these names, you probably aren't completely addicted to your phone. I don't have one on me. I hope this was of value to you guys. Jay Doran, CEO, Culture Matters. Be patient when you're marketing. You guys have a great day.